Oh my gosh, I can't believe we forgot that. LOL. Hope you have a great day. If you want one, you could just ask McDonald's, or I can bring you one when I grab Cade. Let me know. Hello, we're back. Let me just go into the other YouTube and put Cancer in there. Even though I feel it was more like Mercury. Okay. Gorgeous morning. I was trying to get this to move. It's something we put in the cabinet when Christmas is here with all the things. And I was like, oh, I'll bring it downstairs because it constantly moves. But with it just being on the glass, it wasn't moving. So I just had a hypothesis. So I put it on top of the paper, and now it's moving. So apparently it has to be on something besides glass in order to move. Okay. So, for now, I'm just going to stick it over here. Okay. I'm hearing Leo, so let's do Leo. All right. Leo. Where's my phone? I would like to put a timer on and see if I can actually stick to that. That would be wonderful. Some kind of wonderful. All right. Leo. How they feel right now. Or it's, no, I'm hearing Leo's sun. Not today. How they feel right now, avoiding a conversation, not dealing with something, still upset. Teddy bear, interested in blooming relationship, flirting, wanting to date. Hammer, sabotage, rebuild, persistent, working on it, or trying to repair. So it's almost like off on with your thoughts here when it comes to them, or it's their thoughts when they come to you, or just what's going on in your life, what's going on in their life. Separate. You might not even be talking to this person. It could be somebody coming into your life. It could be somebody you already know. But it's like wanting to be, this energy wants to be around an energy. They could have put some boundaries up. They were hurt. You could have made them angry. You could have upset them. But it's like wanting to work on something or not working on something. I just got pulled to me as if it's like you guys. So I don't know if this is like in the sense because it's like how they feel right now in their life, what they're going through, how you feel right now, your life, what you're going through. But I'm hearing you as if like I should be doing this, but I'm not. So I don't know if that's significant enough. I don't think there's a Leo fucking with your head, but I do feel like my head is being fucked with right now. Because I'm getting you, like me as the reader, you as the collective. So that hasn't come out yet in any of the other energies. Let's get how you feel right now. I feel like there's an egg with a yolk there. Maybe somebody has chicken, or you're looking for an egg. Higher commitment, eternity. Yep, off my computer. We're not doing that. Thank you. I love you though. Clock, needing time, cycles, takes time, time to heal, progressing. Not enough. Lacking confidence, self-sabotage, ego, fear, frustrations. This is, it's like opposite. I don't know if you're an opposite or what's going on here, but because I feel like maybe that was your energy, but I'm also getting partnership union. I'm getting completion. But to me, it's like competition. But my spirituals that have learned a lot, we don't compete. We know exactly who we are, and there's no need for that shit. It's just not a thing. Obviously, if you're starting a relationship or something, you're gonna go through like what a lot of people go through, like, you know, possibly jealousy or like wanting to know this or that, especially if you don't know somebody too well, which is weird because I don't know why this would be here. So it could just be you craving a higher vibe, and not even craving, it's like knowing. But then it's like you got an hourglass here too, but I don't think this is like, hey, I need time to heal. This whole healing thing is coming out, and it is a process, but like this is progressing. So I don't know if somebody's taking their time coming towards you, if their ego's in the way, if they're frustrated, or if you made somebody upset. Because today it's like someone's not dealing because they're still upset. Like avoiding a conversation here, but like wanting to be with you, like wanting to conversate, wanting to have you over, or vice versa. But then it's like, no, you know what? I'm just going to try to, work on myself and, something. And I do feel like there's sabotage here. But then here I kind of get it like it is you guys, but it's like the higher knowing of something. And you're not happy in a certain situation here. Like you both could self-sabotage. They're sabotaging, you're sabotaging. Could be somebody's ego. I don't really think it's lack of confidence. I fear if anything it's frustration for you guys and sabotage. But self-sabotage. Maybe you do need to heal. I'm not really sure. But if you do, you're trying to figure out why. Because it feels like maybe you feel like you don't have to heal. But then it's like maybe you do something. And then it's like, oh, fuck. But to me, you would know exactly what it is. So I don't think you're saying to yourself, I'm not enough. Again, like maybe you're realizing you self-sabotage situations. Maybe you like to control time. Or if it's not you controlling time, it's like, but I don't wait. Like if someone tells me they need time or this, like depending on like if it's a friend, yeah, but if it comes to like a lover, that would be frustrating to me. Like I've actually had people say that to me, like I need time, I just need this, and it's like it's nothing personal, I need time. And it's like, but it is personal because you're not telling me why you need time or how you're feeling, or you're telling me you need time, but like for what? So you expect me to wait? Are you going to tell me why you need time? Like what's going on in your life? And it's like maybe somebody didn't share that with you, and then it went to like, okay, fuck you, or just like frustrated because somebody maybe asked for time, or you told somebody you need time. Whatever this is, I think you acknowledge it. So I don't know if somebody looks at you like as a victim or a predator. Like it's a weird vibe there. But I get the red as like passion. But then I get all this vibe as in like, I'm hurt. But you're not tied up like that in this lifetime. So it could be something with a different lifetime. Something you keep carrying over. So it could be on that type of timeline in the sense of what you came in with needs to be healed. But your focus, whatever it is, like your focus is not there. It's just an inner knowing exactly what you want and need. And maybe there's somebody around you, you know, it's not about you. And I guarantee this isn't about you. It's something deeper here. But in regards to this person, it's like they are thinking about you. But I don't think there's a control issue, but I keep bringing in control. So I can't tell if it's them trying to control a situation. I think it's them. But it's kind of projected onto you, which is like frustrating because it's like, not because it's not on your timeline. It's because it's something with explanation. Like if somebody was to honestly tell me I need time for this, I need, you know what I mean, that, this and that, and somebody sat down like this is just like what's kind of going on in my life and this and that, and heartfelt energy, and you're understanding what they're saying, and then it's like, okay, you do you, I'll do me. Let it go, let it be James Bay again. But that's different. Like, but this energy wouldn't need closure. But there is no closure. But I'm telling you, you're not one to seek closure. You don't need closure. That is your closure. Especially if somebody's not really telling you and it's blocked or whatever's going on. That is your closure. So that's interesting because I really don't know what happened yet, but obviously something big, but because it's like this energy was into you. So I don't know if you came together, some type of union. Maybe it's somebody you thought you were going to marry, spend time with. That's if you've been dating somebody for a while, going out with somebody, official, whatever you want to call it. It would be like that type of circumstance. Let me just grab my inhaler. I just heard, let me go grab my hammer. So I don't know if that's telling me somebody does want to repair this. So again, let me go grab my hammer. So you are here. I just, so strange. I'm hearing so irrelevant. Maybe somebody is making you feel like you're irrelevant, or like the time you shared was no big deal. I just don't know why this ring would be here. It could just be something you're about to go into, but I feel like it's a higher knowing for you. And it's like you feeling something or them feeling something. I don't know if a cycle needs to close. But I feel like that needing time it's like an excuse. So there's like an excuse here with no explanation. And maybe that bothers you guys. That could bother me. But depending on how long you've been in a situation here, if it's been a while, like I don't think it would bother you. If it was something newer, you might be like, what the fuck? But then I feel like you're kind of pissed. And I'm feeling broken. I wish I knew what song that was for you guys. How they feel right now. Leo, please. How they feel right now. Oh my god, I forgot to put my timer on. I'm getting pulled to Mia. She's a Libra, and I don't know where her Leo sits. So this must be a certain placement in your chart. Leo, how they feel right now, Leo. Legal, court, paperwork, lawyers, empathy, reflection, untapped talents, recharge. What about you right now? How do you feel right now? Getting some with the woods. Paranoid. How do you feel right now? Distant. How do you feel right now? Maybe this is a mutual thing and this is somebody you're separating from. I'm not sure. Legal separation. Two people separating right now. Maybe somebody's trying to figure out untapped talents here, because I usually don't look at it just like that. But it does say unanswered questions. Somebody could be like self-reflecting, but then there's like unanswered questions. But I think it's this person that has like the unanswered questions. And it's like they're really just trying to like day by day, like that, you know. And then here I feel like you're probably guarded now because of a situation and you've already distanced yourself. Or you were ghosted. So to me, like these, I always work with the words. So to me, it's more now you're guarded because maybe you got ghosted or you feel left out or you ghosted or you did something to shut something down. But at the end of the day, I'm feeling the 5 of Pence, like crickets or, you know. But then with this noisy, because I'm getting noisy more than like rumors and gossip. The noisiness is more like something in your head. But here I'm like, there's not something in your head. Not something like that has, I'm hearing a missile strike. Damn. Russia and Ukraine are coming in. I know they dropped so many fucking missiles on Ukraine last night. It's fucking sickening. It's like, anybody left? Like, what the actual fuck, you know? What the fuck? So somebody, I mean, this could be somebody like deeper in their head like that to the extent, you know, but like when it comes to like you or something or vice versa. So again, there is unanswered questions here, but it's like back and forth, back and forth. You guys are definitely in each other's energy. I don't know if this is something new. Maybe it's sex. Like you swap DNA because you're in their energy, not just like the aura. Like your energy is in there. I can feel it. Like you too. Like a DNA exchange, an activation, something. But like they're not in your aura, guys. Like they're inside of you. Like you're inside of them, they're inside of you. Like it's like, oh, it's like my mountain. It's like, where'd it go? Oh, right here. It's like being trapped in a crystal, but you're not trapped in a crystal. So like I put that on my third eye sometimes. Hasn't been cleansed in a while, so I probably wouldn't do it for a while. But when I do that, I imagine myself in the crystal and walking around in the glass. Sometimes it could be cold, ice, like whatever it is, and me finding like caves and finding my way through versus panicking and trying to find my way out. I sit in comfort. I try to sit and explore in comfort when that's on my third eye. So I don't feel like you're trapped, but this is telling me you feel trapped. But what the fuck? But it's like you're not trapped, guys. But I don't think you feel trapped. but you're trapped. But it's like maybe it's a positive trap. Oh man, I don't know if you must have experienced. This could be 30 years ago. Guys, this is just wow. I don't even know what else to say. What is this? Not enough. It's not. Oh my God. What is this? Judgment. You must have already passed judgment on somebody. And strength. So it is kind of like having a hard time, but it's almost like you kind of passed it too, and the sun wanted to come out. So that's what I'm saying. Like, this is complicated. I don't know if this is something you're going to become fearful with, because one, I already think you made a judgment call. I really do, in regards to a situation, because you didn't have a choice. But we always have a choice. I mean, these are all major arcana on top of this. So this is like, in Leo's here, that's your card, but I feel like it's like the sun. Judgment, strength, sun. You passed the devil. Clearly got to make a choice here. And I can't tell if you already made it or if it's coming your way. I feel like it's coming your way, but you already made a judgment call. So like slipping. So I don't know if somebody's already slipped away from you, or you guarded yourself is what you did. But in the most delightful way, I don't have the song, I don't have the tune, I don't have the oomph. So maybe you don't have the oomph here. Like, oh dear Lord, in the most delightful way, a spoonful full of sugar, right? Just a spoonful of sugar. I'm not even singing that right. Man. But see how I'm saying, like, you're not in your head, but like you're in your head. But you're not, because if you were, you already know how to get out. You're just on defense. You're guarded now because of how something went down. And it feels like a new kind of hurtful. Didn't that come out in one of the reads? Libra, maybe. Aquarius, they're saying. I can't remember. Like, what's a new type of hurtful, a new type of pain? Like, well, I guess that does make sense. You know, like, say my mother passed, that would be a new type of pain. So I don't know how you guys want to interpret that, but peanut butter, no poopy, no party on my table, no party. El Dorado. Got it? Sweet home Alabama. So something's going to come around again, clearly. I mean, it is Mercury. And again, it doesn't have to be the person, guys. It could just be thoughts. Like, not your thoughts, but just thoughts of Mercury. And the sky is always something. I feel like with the way past, here, like, I feel more subtle energy. I could be wrong, though. I wish I had treated you better. My life is not as together as I seem. So this doesn't have to be this person, right? But I regret lying to you. I look for you. I'm not available. But this, this is somebody that just doesn't want to talk about something too. And like acting like they're all put together. But there could be another energy here that's not acting like they're all put together. I'll wait for a sign for you. I was in love with you. Or you could just say simply catching feelings with you. But like this, I wait for a sign from you. I hate this fucking card. because it just reminds me of like narcissistic or like, or maybe they say something or vice versa. If you guys energy, like this energy is just what the fuck, you know, it's like this energy is like dealing with this type of stuff and like trying and blah blah blah, like both trying on different ends, but this relationship is not going to last if that's the case. That's if you're together with somebody in a full-blown relationship. If you're single, it's the story I've been talking, or your situationship, or you're dating. That's kind of what's going on here. We got the Emperor energy over here, Three of Swords. So you do have an energy. I'm just asking for an energy, not a particular card. So there is some disappointment over here. It could be with work. It could be you as a father. It could be you as like needing to take the lead, like that whole Mars energy, but the Devil's here. So like this one needs to have strength because this one is still struggling, which like isn't fair. It's like Four of Swords. Like their self-reflection is not benefiting this situation. And it's not like temptation. I don't know how something started. It could have been temptation, but like this is like, I don't want this. Maybe this can turn into this, and I don't want this. I want to stay here. I want to focus on one thing and not other things. But obviously, if somebody could have lied here, that could be the judge making a decision too, and something was toxic. Again, if this was a relationship and you're still in it, it's not looking so great. But you would know that. It's not like, oh my God, this is going to happen. No, you would already be in this situation. If you're a newbie, welcome. You're here because you're in this situation. You know, it's stuff like that. I want to see what this legal thing is. The Queen of Pentacles did just come out, but it was too many other cards with it. Four of Swords, again, not doing anything about something. It's just, I don't know if it's on pause with the Three of Wands. Something's on pause here because that talks about pause too, but you also now have 2 threes. Another one, mind, body, soul. And I do see that somewhere in here, like trying to balance, wanting to balance. But I don't know if this person is like, I see something here, but you know what? I'm just going to focus on whatever it is I need to focus on that seems to be more relevant. And then Temperance and the Two of Wands. So yeah, it's making a choice here. And then you got the Two of Cups. So I don't know if somebody here is just trying to find their balance, trying to find their way. But it's almost like choosing to put something on hold. And again, like this could be, I wouldn't say somebody that's really stubborn. Like you could have hurt somebody and they're still upset with you. Might want to watch Aquarius because answered questions. I just got pulled to Aquarius instead of answered. But I think before I said unanswered questions, and now it's answered questions. Good luck with this one, guys. Sorry, I'm not trying to be an ass. Let me get the best advice with the Romance Angels deck for them and then for you. Chemistry wanted to pop out. That's not really what I'm looking for. Best advice for them. Soulmate had to have a conversation. So this is about communication. I don't know if they know they hurt you or you hurt them. Maybe you're dealing with somebody really sensitive. I do know with Aquariuses, and not just because of the sun, I do know they are way more sensitive than you think. It's like, there's another thing about Aquarius too. As soon as they get sensitive or vulnerable, they shut down. But it has to do with other things in their chart. So you gotta, this could be somebody's moon. This could be their Mars right now. This, we're on Leo. Is Leo opposite Aquarius? Hey, Siri. Is Leo opposite Aquarius? Yes. All right, that took me a minute. Opposite sides in the zodiac field, and then my timer wanted to go off at 14. Leo and what? Aquarius. Okay. God, I did this with Aquarius, and I had to apologize. I'm like, my apologies for getting what sign I was on so many times. But again, this is Leo, but it has to do with your Aquarius. Where does your Aquarius sit? You could be dealing with an Aquarius sun, moon rising. I don't know, but like, this is somebody where it's like, yes, this is your soulmate. They're questioning and honestly discuss how you feel, but like, they're not doing that right now. I think it's because you upset them, all because you upset somebody here. I think you were dealing. Oh, that's what I was saying. Aquarius, like the Aquarius is, I do know, and how, but again, it's not just Aquarius sun. I am speaking on Aquarius sun right now. That's the truth. That's what I'm hearing. So I don't know what that's about. My experience with Aquarius on a vulnerability level, because this would take vulnerability to have a conversation. I do know as soon as they're vulnerable, as soon as you hurt them or you say the wrong thing, they shut down. I also know dealing with Aquarius is, again, they're vulnerable with you. They say something and maybe it's kosher, but they still shut down because they feel like maybe you didn't acknowledge it, or maybe, they run. We all have the tendency of chasing and running, right? But like these ones straight up block the connection. They'll block your number, they'll do this. Like, I'm done blocking. I'm just deleting. And I have problems with deleting too, because I'm like, then I have no way of hearing from them, and then it's like, am I making the right decision? So somebody could be questioning, they blocked you. This could be a fucking block, like a challenge for you, the way you got blocked. But this is somebody who knows they probably hurt you. Whoa, peanut butter. I also feel like this energy is hurting too, though, as if they went through something. You could have been a catalyst. This could be I'm getting work too, something at work. Again, you could be a reader that came out in Cancer. Maybe it's something you do at work. Maybe they admire you, they watch you, or maybe they don't like your work. So it seems like with the hammer here, it's like wanting to come back around, but then it's like, I feel like you already made this judgment call in regards to maybe somebody saying they need time or they need time to heal. And then it pulls me to the other relationship that I was in where I was like, oh, I need time. I didn't this. And it's like, okay, like I get that. But when I try to explain how that really works, they look at me, or he looked at me as like, I'm manipulative, or, something like that. Like I was trying to convince him to be with me. And when I start noticing things like that, I shut down instantly, because what are you going to do? There's nothing you can really do. And if somebody really feels like that, when from the bottom of the heart, you're just trying to explain something, you should know right off the rip it's not going to work. We try, right? But when somebody comes in and there's that type of manipulation and it takes you a little while to figure it out, which I was just an Aquarius, but I'm hearing Aries, which is probably somebody's Mars. Oh, the Emperor came out over here. That's why. So, and I'm hearing a different type of hurt, but I just got distracted from what I was actually talking about. So somebody might want to come and distract you. Be careful there. But yeah, I forgot what I was going to say. Spirit shut that down purposely. Maybe I was saying too much. But it was about the manipulation. And again, like how he was looking at me as like, you just say anything. But it is like, again, from the bottom of my heart, I'm telling the truth. Maybe that's what it was over here with the truth. I said something about truth over here. And then he'll look at it like, you'll just say anything to get me to go in this direction or do this. But he had a massive control issue as well. But I am getting to the five. It's needless to say, the reason why I'm telling you this is because of the Aquarius reading. There was 5 of Swords here. Communication, 10 of Swords. But I feel like it's safe for you to love. I don't know what card. Anybody know? Let me give you guys a card. But that's the interpretation I'm getting here. At the bottom of the deck is unrequited love. So there might be something went down. Something on this end. I don't think this is a feeling you have. Obviously, it could have went down on this end too. But be careful because I don't think that energy is rolling back around. Not really in this. It could be. This feels more like you're safe, and right now you're just guarded because of what happened. And it's like this one probably is not talking to you. Spirit says like they're both best advices, and I know they're thinking about you. You guys had to have swapped DNA here. DNA stays in for what, like 6 months? Hey Siri. How long does it take to get somebody's DNA out of your body?
Okay, I found this on the web. For how long does it take to get somebody's DNA out of your body? Check it out.
Oh, I don't like when it takes me to those. How many days does it take to get sperm out of a feminine body? What? How long does it take for the sperm, the DNA swap, to get out of a feminine's body? I think it's 6 months. A few days if we're just talking sperm, sometimes 7 days. But I'm talking about like energy. Sperm can survive 5 days after ejaculation. It's not giving me what I was looking for. But I think it's 6 months. I don't know why that's relevant in this reading. Oh, because you interacted with something with your energies. I'm also getting like where did I go wrong? I'm also getting, but I feel like it's part of their energy. Maybe that's why you cut something here. But I do feel like if somebody wants a conversation, what reading was that? Listen, wasn't that Aquarius? Jesus. If somebody wants a conversation, this is because it's opposite, and we are dealing with Mercury opposite Jupiter right now. So it's just something in your chart that you guys are probably working through. That's why I said it's so important in the other readings. Really look over where your signs of your zodiacs, what houses they're in, guys. This apparently can help you. What do you want us to know? Best advice for us right now, how you feel at the end of the night. At the end of the night, Jesus, calling in your soulmate, prayers, affirmations, visualizations, bringing you together. I don't know if that's you per se. Finances and career, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. See, again, I don't know if it's like back and forth. Like, hey, I know you're a soulmate. Are we going to talk? And this one's like, is it my soulmate or calling in a soulmate? But, like, what the fuck is this? Seriously, I'm hearing that with spirit. What the fuck is this? And didn't I get angry over here with Aquarius somewhere? Aquarian energy? But I am. Like, what the fuck is this? I don't know. I'm your reader, so I guess I got to figure that shit out. But playfulness, so I don't... What? You guys' energies are swapped. I don't know. Say you haven't slept with somebody in like 10 years, 20 years. I don't know if that DNA can get reactivated or not, if it's strong enough. Maybe somebody has an issue with you. I just heard you being a reader, but that could be somebody else. I don't know how many people here, but it doesn't feel like that. But I'm hearing that. That came out in Cancer, or did it come out in Leo? What the fuck? You could be a cusper. I don't. C's, career, calling, career, conversations. Yesterday with Aquarius came out with all the C's as well. That was the letter yesterday. So I feel like it's the letter again today. Clock. Clear. Commitment. Cautious. A lot of C's. Finances. What the fuck is this? Well, let me, I guess, figure this out. What the fuck is it? Like right off my head, whether I'm like zoning in and out or calling, not calling. What do I do? Channel, another C, Jesus. Sorry. Again, it could just be that 3. C is a 3. Maybe you're just like, damn, I want someone else. No, see this wouldn't be you unawakened unless this is your self-worth, unless it's something you don't want to see, but something's happening here. What is this unawakened? That really wanted to come out. Oh, that wasn't at the bottom though, was it? Good awakening. Tribe. Karmic partner wanted to come out. So it's almost like somebody knows something here. But it's weird. Like, is it my soulmate? Is it not? What the fuck, guys? But this is like the right person or a catalytic energy where you turn your back and the right tribe is coming in and you chose self-work because you know better, self-worth because you know better. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who's unawakened, or it goes the opposite way out because I feel like this is their energy. Unless you're sick of dealing with shit like this. All these cards are touching, not all touching like that, but like there's something activating in the cards. No, see, this is an activation within you. God, I don't know if you're asking yourself too, like, what the fuck is this? And I keep saying God and like Jesus. I typically, I don't say that. See, someone needs to talk here. And I don't think this is you. Because even if you wanted to talk, you couldn't talk. See what I'm saying? But it's like you could be taking this and talking about other things elsewhere, but it is linked to this. So this could be somebody who all of a sudden is like, whoa, this person's meant to be in my life. Or they're sitting back and being like, is this person meant to be in my life? Or they realize there's somebody else that's not meant to be in their life. And it's like a clusterfuck of fucking energy. But like I'm hearing again, like, what the fuck is this? So I'm not going to get caught up in what the fuck is this. That's on somebody else. You could be like, what the fuck? But like, what the fuck is this? Is them. Like something's activating with them. But it also activates you. Maybe it propels you in your career. I don't know, but this is financial issues are a factor right now in your love life. This could be somebody who doesn't feel secure enough with the amount of income they make. You could make more, vice versa. You got guided, you got mirroring. Somebody's ego is in the way here. I don't think it's yours. You got abandoned, you got victim, but you got that fifth dimensional energy up there. It's like starting new. Tell me about being guided. settle. Somebody could be guided. Someone could be settling right now, but they're being guided in a different situation. You got vibration with mirror, which is, I said something up here with vibration too, didn't I? Oh yes, like that higher love, that higher vibe. So you, in a way, you guys both feel that vibe there too. I feel like I have personally somebody watching me and it's old, and then I have somebody else watching me that's newer within the last few months. So that's a message for you guys. I don't think this is your pride. I think it's somebody else's ego is getting in the way, but I don't even know if they realize they're working with the ego. They could be. It caused some type of separation. They put a barrier up. I feel like this is what they did with you, and they chose money or they chose career. That's just what they're focusing on right now. But money and power, money and love are very strongest vibrations on this planet. The strongest is emotions, that type of vibration. So this is pride. So you, again, something with social image, which came out in Aquarius. Please watch Aquarius, guys. And I just thought I was on Cancer, but I'm not. I'm on Leo. So I feel like you're mirroring, like that's you guys' DNA, like what I'm trying to talk about. It's your energy. It could be your auras too, but it's your energy. You're definitely getting pulled to each other, whether you want it or not. But then there's this issue. But it can be fixed and resolved. That was just like Cancer at the end of Cancer. A lot of stuff that's coming around can be resolved or situated. And I'm even hearing like a craft or a project or painting, creativity. If you do paint, bust the paints back out. Is she painting? No, she's gardening. It's almost like she's focused and not even gardening though. It's like, what's going on in my love life? I don't think, everyone's always struggling with something in regards to money, unless you're born into it, and then they have different type of struggles. It's always something. I'm hearing that video, like energy, cash is energy, frequency, current. I think it's somebody you're dealing with that is choosing work over a love life. And that's always the wrong choice, because when you have the opportunity to choose both, you always take that opportunity. And that's Cancer. They take opportunities like that. Believe it or not, Cancers are really good at taking risks. Because they love. It's just what they possess, which is beautiful. But there's somebody else here choosing work or money over emotions right now. And mark my words, I'm telling you, some people, what do I gotta say? Like, strike my kids dead. Like, that's not how it works. And this is finding the balance between love and work. Those are the most two powerful things in this world. If you can manage that, you're gonna have an amazing life. But everybody works on one thing versus the other, and it's fucking wrong. You have to, always be put in a situation to work on both. And this is an opportunity to do that. And it looks like somebody passed on the opportunity. Off my computer. Let's get a card for Leo. I'm getting something with a C. Caroline, Coraline. I'm getting pulled to Pluto. Why a C? Capricorn opposite. Something with a C is a big deal right now. Could be open your eyes and see. Again, 333 is balance. It's the number 3. Both those threes are falling out right now. Like this is something you can do, but is not doing. And somebody's just settling when they're being guided. So let me just get your best advice, because I can keep going with that type of information. But I will tell you, the fact that I keep sharing my stories and all of these is going to happen to you. I could even be projecting that energy to you without knowing it. So it does happen to you. It does come in, because let's not forget the energy is already conversed into another. I'm hearing something electronic with that conversing though. With the 5D. Sorry. With the 4D. Chances are you're already in the 5D. Somebody needs to speak up here. Let's not forget that's happening right now too. And somebody is given the opportunity here to do that. So I hope if it's you or them, I hope they see it through, because I can't stress enough. That's how you find your harmony, your balance, your purpose that you think you're searching for. You never search for a purpose, guys. You always have that inner knowing. You either pursue it or you don't. And that purpose happens with this conversation I just had in Aquarius. It happens, or Cancer. It happens when you work with both energies. It's never one or the other. You know how many people I've met that got divorces or this and that? Like, I've come across so many relationships with people, like past relationships with men, you know, and they're vulnerable enough to tell me, but then it's like when they do, it's like they feel vulnerable, you know, because you probably have that comfort. You guys have that comfort energy. I mean, people tell me stuff about their lives all the time, and I don't even ask. Could be a fucking complete stranger. But until you find that balance, again, it's one or another. It's like I can meet people and I already know why you're divorced, because you chose work over family, but you thought you were doing the right thing with choosing work because you want to provide for your family. But what it did is ruin the family, because all you did was choose work, and avoided emotional vulnerability. I'm telling you right now, that won't work. I'm telling you right now, spirit won't even let somebody else in right now. If you guys are my peeps, I'm here, and my tribes, I mean my troops, but right now, today is my peeps for some reason. We're already in a higher vibing energy, so we're not going to settle, okay? But there is an energy that does match your energy, but right now they're choosing something else. Do they still have the opportunity to change it? Looks like it. Do I know if it's going to happen? I don't. So I'm just going to get the best advice for you, because that's what matters. What's best for you. You sit and ponder, you overthink, you never get anything done. You'll never be where you're supposed to be. Patience. You're being asked to have patience, to practice patience right now. It's not easy, but you are strong, and this is the reason why you are aligning the way you want to align in this moment. Have patience, and eventually it will all work out. Fucking hate that card. I'm patient with things, guys, but this is like, I know for a fact right now that this patience means something is probably going to come back together, or you just need to be very patient on yourself. But you are where you need to be. You are that higher vibe. So some of you are like, where's this? And it doesn't have to be this person, but it's like, where's this? Where's my life going? Why did this happen? Blah, 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 blah. It's just the transitional energy that we're in right now. Like the whole X things with me dreaming. And I think the first one involved a baby too. And for me, it's, I don't know, maybe it's probably on their end, because it's not me. I don't want any of that back. Or it's linked to my family. It's linked to DNA, right? It's not like, oh my God, is it ever going to come back into my life? No. Could it be his energy where it's just like he's reviewing his past and how something went down, and he's probably like, what the fuck? I did choose wrong. It's too late. Yeah, it's shit like that. Maybe here somebody here doesn't have enough confidence in. Maybe they think your ex is going to come back, so they shut it down. You know, there's definitely something big here. And I hate to say, like, I hate when patience comes out, but this feels like the patience in that other damn card, this deck right here, all in divine timing. And it took me years. I used to throw this fucking deck when that card came out, because I wanted to understand. So you're not meant to really understand something right here. You're just meant to do what it is you do. And don't worry about somebody else right now. I actually think there's a time limit on this. And when they do come back in, if it's relatively soon, you got a big decision to make here. Big. Because it's like letting go of certain stuff, or it's like getting to know somebody, because I feel like it's that whole you're safe to love. But this came out because now you're in a situation where maybe you thought there was a new experience that was going to come in, and then it's just like now it's just in the shadows. I'm hearing the Shallows by I'm hearing Gwen Stefani. It's clearly not Gwen Stefani. Lady Gaga. Tell me about this patience, please. So again, you're being asked to practice patience right now. It's not always easy to do this, but you are strong. You keep coming out with the strength, and you are strong. And there's a reason why things aren't aligning the way you want them to at this moment. Have patience. It will work out. Like something is going to come back together. It's reminding me of the Cancer card. Honeymoon, bliss, enjoy each other, holiday time. You know, so maybe you just need a vacation. Maybe you meet somebody on a vacation. Maybe you just need a getaway. But this honeymoon is kind of telling me the right type of tribe is here, but it's until like somebody figures it out. And that's got to be extremely frustrating. Because how many times have we been in stuff like that? Like, you know, and a lot of that stuff is karmic too. But this is saying like there is somebody coming into your life if you guys wanted to know that. I don't feel like you were asking for that, but maybe with that higher commitment. So you could just be like, I don't think people are like repeating cycles here. Not for, I want to say my newbies, not for those who like are like maybe fresh dating. I feel like this is more like your read. If you're worried about repeating cycles, that's something different with somebody else. That's not this. But you're either going to meet somebody while you travel, or this maybe will be your lifetime partner, or this is somebody that is meant to come into your life. You guys are meant to balance something, and your vibrations really do work beautifully together. It's just a matter of, you know, how things can be restored, if they can be restored. Something here can be restored though. And again, some of you, this could be your best friend, and this is what happening with your best friend, and you're trying to help him or her right now. I do feel like somebody needs help, but I feel like it's two people who need help. So I feel like this probably would be a very healing connection. The two of you heal. You're not karmic. Again, like this is destiny. This is destined. Whatever happened or is about to happen is destined. And you're going to see your way through this. This reminds me of the very beginning of my journey. And if you're newbies, trust me, you got this. This means you're vibing with that 4D energy, and it's just like, whoa, what's happening? And other of us know why we would want to fucking stomp all over this fucking deck, all over this reading right now. Because this isn't something we do well. Hello? Hi, this is... Yep, you're the company, the manufacturer, you're just the one that works with the insurance. shipped overnight. Because it's a fridge item. Okay, that's right. I gotta keep it in the fridge until I go to the doctor's. Yep. Okay, they're gonna sign it off, or they're just gonna throw it on my steps like UPS. Mm-hmm. Okay. Sounds good. Thanks so much. You too. Bye-bye. You could have a headache here. My Ajovi just got approved, and my copay is little, not as much as I thought it was going to be, so that's good. Some people pay hundreds. I haven't tried it yet, but I guess I'm going to give it a shot. So maybe that's a patient. Maybe that's a message for you. This is a lot, Leo. So I really hope that this works out for you. Let's get one more card. It's time. You're being asked to move forward towards your dreams that you've been carrying in your heart. It's time to bring them into the world. You're ready. It's time. So I think there's so much. This is telling me there's so much stuff going on in your life that you should be focused on, not necessarily one thing, but you should be focused on what's best for you in regards to your future, your career, your love life, your family. Because it is time to take action. But there's all this happening at once. So I would say focus on one thing now, and when the other one comes in, it needs to be incorporated. So I think two people right here, when it comes to career or work or finances, are probably doing really well or about to do really well. And then you have to incorporate a personal relationship. And it could just be with a family member. It doesn't have to be a lover, guys. But it'd be somebody important enough in your life where you do have to add this in at the same time. It's almost like my tribe being asked to do this whole, like, be a mother, be a father, be this, be a career woman, be an entrepreneur, be that person. But when it comes to your personal physical relationship, again, I feel like you're being told it's safe to love. I don't know who had that card. I went straight to Capricorn. Again, I'm not positive, but it's also time for you to get it moving. And that's an hourglass, which is right here. Clock. Needing time, cycles take time to heal, progressing. Like, nope. Sorry. You're turning the hourglass no matter what. Time's up. Will you forgive somebody? Will you let somebody back in? Only time will tell, because it's like you're in between something and you don't know. I think you probably like, is this going to come back? Is it not? Like, whatever you're going through this is telling me you definitely have to be patient on yourself as well. Because I think you're struggling in the sense of how to put something together in your head. Like, how did this happen? Like, or like, what the fuck happened? Is that what Spirit said? No, what the fuck is this? So somebody could be being blocked from you, but you feel like they blocked you. But in all reality, Spirit has a block too, if anything. Because I think Spirit's blocking this too, to be honest with you. Because they know something else is going down. And you may have a strong feeling towards this on an energy, but it's time for you to just do what it is you do. Because I don't think this is you needing time. I don't think this is like, it could feel like a cycle, but that's not what I'm getting. Something here like could just take time. Time to heal? No, I'm not getting that. Time progressing? No, not so much. So this is telling me just something here is going to take time, and that's why I fucking throw the deck with this whole fucking divine timing, which it is a thing. But like, if you're anything like me, you're like, whatever. Maybe you have to do something first before this other energy comes in you. But again, be careful, because if this has to do with money, some people are just, they want to befriend you, they want to come at you, it's things like that. Release your ex. The red flags you ignore now will caution you. The time has come to clear your energy. Yeah, so I mean, this is a person on both sides that needed to clear a particular energy. And if you're not getting the answers and you're not talking to this person, and go, bye. That's your answer, guys. If energy comes in and then it's time for you to work on things, then work on things. But right now, you're both dealing with something that has to do with a past lover in this sense. So you've both been hurt. That's probably why you're closed down and guarded. This one's been hurt. You've both been hurt. This could be a recent hurt, but it doesn't matter. Hurt is hurt. It's time. It's time to come together. It's time to work on multiple things in your life together. That's what this is. You are going to have a pretty special, significant connection here with somebody in regards to where your Leo sits in your chart cards. And Leo is all about strength. Strength to love. Strength to put yourself out there. Strength to be who you are. Okay. All right. I'm getting Virgo. So we'll do Virgo. Come on, you can do it. You can do it tonight. Come on, baby. Do it tonight. Some of you guys have to just straight up concentrate on yourself right now. Wow, the energy in that deck was like, it took me a while to clear that one. Ooh, this one too. So these two decks can be important. I know I did get a message there. I can't remember quite what it was. What are we doing? Virgo. What time is it? 12:12. 12:12 Virgo. You might want to look that up. How do the Virgos feel right now, please? I feel like this sits in somebody's 10th house. How does the Virgos feel right now, please? And one more for how Virgos are feeling right now, please. The 10th house is Capricorn, though, guys. This looks great. How do you feel right now? I'm getting law, something with law here. Court. Or court, like me. Court. I know. You. Competition. How they feel: clarity, truth, revolution, honor, protection, determination, blowing kisses, sword and roses, unconditional love, giving, receiving, fairness, fairness when it comes to love, affection returned, healthy choices, self-love, self-care, being happier. You, seduction, attraction, teasing, hooking up, dating, third party, temptation, but you got shock, sudden change, sudden news, surprise, upheaval is what I'm hearing as well for some, transformation, empathy. Addiction, codependent, obsession, restraint, possession, control, emotional block. I think it's an emotional block. But that's what I think. I could be wrong. No, it is an emotional block. There's going to be a sudden change. I don't know if this could be temptation, or you hooked up with somebody, or you're about to. And whatever transpires from that is going to lead you to have to work on something in regards to your emotions. They kind of seem ready to go. I don't think they're ready to go. I think this energy over here is hesitating. All right, not hesitating. Just gonna pull to my white feather. Procrastinating. Someone's procrastinating over here. Do they want this? Do they not? I do feel this way. Somebody here might just want to be single. Maybe it's somebody you're just dating. And you're like, wow, I really like this person. They come back around. Or this is somebody you've already hooked up with. I feel like this is more of a hookup than anything. So it's Spirit saying somebody you already hooked up with is going to come back around, and it could even feel like a tower for you. I do feel like you want it to come back around. You feel it. I do feel excitement there, but then there's like an emotional block here. So maybe you're like really conflicted, thinking somebody here is just going to hurt you or be disloyal. So these are your blockages. They have their own challenges, obviously, but this is somebody who is not the person you think they are. This is somebody who does make the right choices, but maybe because you did hook up with somebody at some point in your past, because this feels like a hookup, or somebody you dated, I wouldn't say any longer than a couple months, 2 months, 8 weeks, 10 weeks. you're kind of like, wow, you're back around, or they say something and it's like, what? But you've already emotionally blocked this energy. I don't think it's a good thing. I think it's a bad thing in the sense of this is not blocking somebody you know that doesn't belong in your life. This is being emotionally blocked when this energy comes back around. This is point blank telling me, there's a trust issue here. But it's on you. Maybe you choose just to play. Maybe that's all you want. And then somebody comes in and, it touches your soul and it's like, man, do I want more with this person? Maybe you really like being independent. What is this addiction real quick? Because it's the words. It's something here. It could be linked to a past life thing, but it's definitely one of your challenges. And I do feel like self-worth. Again, it's like free will. Like maybe you feel better not tied down. But the answer is yes. So like I think you're a little conflicted here. And honestly, it could just because maybe somebody wants a relationship here, or they want more, and you just kind of do this. Others of you could be like, not abusing yourself, but like disrespecting yourself. But I want to read this in like more of like it's something like sincere, because this is something more sincere. No, I'm hearing no. Okay, it keeps changing. So this is a no. But for us, but in the sense of, not in the sense of thoughts and fear, somebody here is a no. No, someone here is a yes. What? Spirit, what the fuck? Let me get more cards. Sorry, Spirit. How they feel. And then number 2, I think that was Cancer. Isolation, rejected, left alone, self-inflicted. Somebody's fucking torn here. But I do think you're dealing with a trustful person too. Breathing, letting go, clearing their mind. What about you? How do you feel? This is somebody who could have isolated you, shattered, broken, nightmares, failures. Damn. Distant, divorce, ghosted, separation. You could have been ghosted, but then you got lust, greed, by any means, inconsiderate. Interesting. So again, you probably hooked up with somebody here and all it was a hookup. It's time to like self-worth here, because I did sense that some people were disrespecting their body here. I think this is something you did personally regarding myself too, guys. At one point, had a situation like this and it was lust, or you fed yourself, or whatever the case may be. But this also is linked to your past. So this could be something you're repeating. It's like hook up and go. It is what it is. And then I feel like you realize like you don't want that anymore, or you're repeating something. And at that point, that would be disrespectful to your body if you were to continue to do it. It's almost like Spirit wants you to settle down. Not settle down like settle, but like put energy in. Like it's like you are loved energy. So did that come out in Cancer? It came out in one reading, guys. I don't know what reading it was. I just got a gust of cold air. on the left side of my body. Could be an ancestor. It's usually warm though when I get that feeling. So I don't know why I got a cold. So this could be you. You're just really cold. When it comes to your emotional blocks, you're cold. You're the Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords. Fuck you. I'm good at that too, guys. I know I've been saying that a lot the last couple of days, but this has to do with my history, these stories, your history, and this is how we relate. So there is somebody here trustworthy. And I think because you did a hookup thing, I don't know, guys, it could have been a long time ago, but, and I'm feeling broken. I don't know if you're mad at yourself because you did something again. Because I feel like you'd have the opportunity here. You have options. You can be with whoever you want to be with type thing. It's not like conceited. It's like maybe you just connect to people, but it doesn't mean like that's a good thing. Like you got to be careful you're swapping energy here with too. You could find out you're fucking pregnant and you're like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck did I do? But this is more like, what the fuck did I do? So I think you definitely have an emotional block here, but I also think, get out of there. I also think you were quick to shut something down as well. But that's where some type of hurt came in. So instead of just being like kosher, something probably made you angry. But it's your own reaction, not necessarily somebody else's. It could be because you both agreed to let that happen or whatever the case may be. But if it comes to trust and honesty, this person has it and you're thinking they don't. And maybe because it was a hookup. Maybe you thought you were going to date and it ended up being a hookup. I'm not saying you go out and look for situations like this. I had that conversation the other day, like only did that once and I'm so glad I didn't do that again. But those two aren't relevant. Well, they're relevant somehow, but not as like together. Not as like those two colliding. This is, I honestly feel like maybe you thought it wasn't going to be a hookup. Maybe at some point, but not when there was a get together. Because something else shifted when you guys got together. So to me, this already happened. If it hasn't happened, it's about to happen real fucking soon. But I'm reading Mercury, I'm reading all the planets right now, the transits. This was based off of the whole Sun and Sag and Mercury and Sag energies and, Mars. Oh, hi. Oh, you're bringing me another thing? Oh, thank you. It's so pretty. You brought me a red one yesterday. You want it back? Thank you. So we have a red one and now we have a purple one. Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. Yeah, that was very nice of you. Thank you. You want to give me a kiss? No? This is definitely someone's story. It's very specific. It's very specific. It's very very specific reading for somebody here. It's very clear. Like if you've never had like a hookup, this and that, like this wouldn't be your reading. Or if you want to hook up with somebody, all of a sudden you're like, yeah, let's do that. I wouldn't. Because I don't think there's a lesson here at all. I think it's just something that happened. And the hurt that you feel. I don't believe in like broken and failures. Nightmares is a thing, right? But I don't see you having nightmares. And I'm feeling broken. It's something you did because of the actions you took. And usually you take actions like that and it's kosher. You can walk away. You keep the door open, so you're able to play. Isn't something changed here? It shifted you. Maybe you didn't intend to play, guys. I don't know. Maybe you guys were talking for months and you finally went on a date and you hooked up. I'm not sure. There's something relevant to exactly what I'm saying here. And this could be linked to like that new kind of hurt that people were feeling. And again, we are going into new energy, so things are going to feel different here. They could feel more intense. They could feel more depressing. Everything is going to be amplified here because we also have Mars at play. Actually, which I think is today. If today's the 27th, I don't even know what today is. Oh, 26th. So maybe tomorrow something significant with the 27th. Oh, and one of the readings with Sag, it was the 29th, but I wrote down 26, right? Because it was something with 26. 29th. No, I kept saying the 27th. And actually, now that I think about it, this entire month, I feel like I've been waiting for the 27th. That's interesting. Because I kept feeling like it was a doctor's appointment or I was going to miss something. And I kept saying to myself, there's something on the 27th. There's something on the 27th. So it must be significant, either globally, personally. Maybe there's a breakthrough here tomorrow. To me, because there is something sudden, but to me, I don't think the breakthrough is sudden. You have to adapt here. I'm hearing Aquarius and Aries. So it's like I'm reading individual signs, but they're still boiling down to 4 signs here so far. Cancer, Aquarius, Capricorn, and this Virgo reading, I think, is a message for all of them, as if like this is said and done. It happened, or you're about to experience it. But this, I don't think you're going to trust this person, but Spirit's saying you can. They could have rejected you because they need to like let go of certain things. They need to like, clear their mind, and you feel rejected. Even if that's the case, if someone ghosted you, fine. That's not really the bigger problem. If you think that's your main problem, it's not. It's something deeper. It's what you did or what happened. And I'm feeling broken. God, I fucking wish I knew that song for you guys. It's not Slither. And it's not the other ones. It's not even the name of the song. And I can't even think of the beats beforehand. And I hear it probably maybe once or twice a year, I think. So, I don't. And I'm feeling broken. You think that's Eminem? No, but that would be like an Eminem song. But does anybody in Eminem sing? Okay. Wow, maybe that's a thing right now. Does Eminem in any of his songs have like a background singer saying, I'm feeling broken? Does Eminem have any songs with the lyrics, I'm feeling broken? Yes, Eminem has a song, I'm feeling broken. It could just be broken. It's got a song called Broken. So let me look up the broken lyrics. Broken lyrics from Eminem. That's so much better. I want broken. That's weird. I literally looked at broken lyrics from Eminem and it brought up so much better. So I think you might feel better. You fucking can't pick up the goddamn phone. Jesus. Because a woman broke my heart. Yeah, see, somebody, this is a man too. Two people are very broken here. Like, but I don't like the word fucking broken at all. Let me try this again. The broken lyrics. Like, what the fuck? Broken. But I want the lyrics. Featuring Taylor Swift, I don't know. I relate a lot to Eminem. You know, I don't think that's the song though. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's Bad Guy, an Eminem song. Bad Guy. Bad Guy from Eminem. Oh, maybe Billie Eilish is singing that part. Let's see. No, it's not that. Finale. It does feel like it would be a Billie Eilish thing too. Like her voice. And I'm feeling broken. Come on. $24.24. That came through the other day. You're linked to somebody else's reading. I'm just waiting for her to start singing. I don't think it's a song, but I'm like, all right, let me hear her voice. And maybe it's just a Billie Eilish song. Yeah, it might even be a Billie Eilish song. I'm determined to find that song for you guys. Does Billie Eilish have any lyrics that say I'm feeling broken? Bitches, broken hearts. Oh, let's find out if this is a... Oh, this is a TikTok thing. I don't want that. I don't know if this is it either. Let me find the lines where she says, I feel like I'm broken. But it's like she's saying, you can pretend you don't miss me. And I'm with somebody new. That's not it either. I'm determined to find this song for you guys. I'll look into it after. But it does remind me of like a female singing that part after like somebody's rapping a line. That's not what I would say when somebody's that's just rapping. I do like Eminem a lot. And I'm feeling broken. I do seriously think it's Billie Irish. All right, so where my past peanut butter was playing with cards, I think, when I was doing that. But I don't know what type of broken it is. It's not like, because I don't like broken. Like when people come in, oh, we came together. Why did we come together? Oh, we're both lost souls. Oh, we're both broken. No, you're never broken. So, but you're sad because it's like, and I'm feeling broken. So I think it's a song that would actually make you reflect. And Mercury does make you revisit a lot of things and reflect. Okay, so try to have positive thoughts and try to don't repeat something you know could happen again, or if you know it's more than just the hookup, then it's not about even like appreciating it. Like something else went down. It's more like I don't think it's acceptance here. I think it's more like reflection. And it could be, yeah, you were this person for somebody, but I don't think it's like, it doesn't feel like accept it and move on energy. So you either have to reflect on this or this person's coming back around. But that's Mercury for you. People, places, and things, ideas, thoughts, they all come back. But this one's supposed to fucking charge you. So, and I just heard something with the 27th, and I just got pulled a dream. It could even be a dream, guys. So there is something, I don't know the exact, the 27th, everything is trying Mars. But again, it boosts energy. So this could be something you're waiting for, like in the sense of like, I'm feeling broken. But you're not feeling broken. It's not that type of fucking broken. It's so unusual. Just a new feeling of hurt, I guess. I feel you leaving me behind. I speak through music. So maybe someone cut you off and then you cut them off. Like they won't have an avenue. Something's going on here. This is still happening. This isn't way past. This is still happening. Virgos. You are the best thing in my life. I'm not available. I left you when I saw you with somebody else. Again, I think that's thoughts. I was in love with you as somebody who liked you. We needed to let each other go. I think this is bullshit. I don't react when people mention you. I look for you everywhere. All right. What's going on here is that you have somebody from the way past, and that's not who we're reading on. So I'm going to pick this up because Spirit doesn't want that on the board. Do I think somebody broke you in the past? It's not. It is, to me, like brokenhearted. Yeah. Like something shattered, your heart shattered. Like a new part of your heart maybe was activated. Or maybe your heart chakra was activated for like the first time ever. And you're like, what the fuck? And you're trying to figure out what it is, But like, But like those who have mothers, that's, you know, the heart's always there. I'm getting pulled to Cancer. So again, like home life, fourth house, something with the fours with you guys. And fours have to do with stability, partnerships, which again is the 11th house of Aquarius. Oh yeah, and Aquarius is opposite Leo. Oh, this is Virgo though. Oh my Lord. I'm going to give you your best advice here because you would know exactly what this is if this is you. You would know exactly what I'm saying, but you're kind of feeling like the unknown, just like I am reading it to you. This one's deep. This is Hermit. This is oh, there's that reflect. So it's not Virgo per se. It's in regards to like the major arcana. Once you go in, you don't come out the same. And if you do come out the same, then you got to go right the fuck back in, because this is like the Hermit has to happen to you. But the Hermit is happening to you in a different way. This is something sexual that happened between you two people. Like, this is actually reminding me of, like, you know what, and I don't even, it's a C word. Here we go again with the C's. Whether you did that or not, or maybe something with a BJ, or again, it's just DNA. Damn, I can't figure it out. I think you guys are in the same situation. Like, what? Like, I don't think you're sitting in what the fuck though. Like, what's done is done, but how it was done affected a part of your soul, your heart that you don't typically use. So your fourth house, your Cancer has been open. I'm getting pulled to isolation. Your Cancer has been, your fourth house has been activated. You're working with moon energy. I don't think this is self-inflicted pain. I think this is some type of rejection. You're feeling lonely. Like what? Like, but you're experiencing it in a very different way. And that's okay. I feel you guys. I don't know what quite this is, but it's touching my heart. It's touching my soul, as if like I can relate. But something's not over. So, and it's not like to be continued. Something has probably to be continued. Listen to me. I don't even mean to say that. If you think about all my reads that I've actually already done, they all have a positive outcome. And that's beautiful. And that's the truth. Ha ha ha. Isn't that what I said in the beginning of the read? And that's the truth. So I think this is something that had to be shattered, had to be activated to bring you closer to a situation. So I do feel like you're going to end up with a judgment call here. And somebody else just ended up with that there too. And they had judgment, strength, and the Sun. Both cards of Leo. So it could have been the Leo reading. But in the beginning of this one, I did say something about truth, and I don't remember what it is anymore. And I know I just said it, but I said it twice. So something with the number 2s, but don't forget about the 3 and 4s I'm hearing too. So I guess here comes the 5. Here comes the sun. It's all right. So energy is going to shift here, guys. Somebody's uprise is somebody else's downfall here too. Let's get your best advice for Virgos right now in this situation. I'm hearing congratulations. I'm like, you're gonna surpass a situation here. Wow. Yeah, I can feel something deep about to happen to you. You might need to surrender here. You're being asked to take a step back from your life in order to gain a perspective here. When you're too close to a situation, it could be hard to make a decision. Span out your view of your life from a distance so you can get the perspective that's needed here. So when something comes towards you, instance, maybe it's jumping down someone's throat, or hesitant, procrastinating and being hesitant is what's going on here. That sucks. Because something's trying to align here. You're trying to figure something out here. And again, you could be feeling rejected, but you felt rejected before in your past, but so it's not the same. I don't think it's like feeling alone. Some of you, yeah, but not in this reading. Like alone, if you're talking to spirit, you're sad. When's mine coming in? But like, no, that's too much clusterfuck energy. I'm not feeling that. Like something here I think is clear, but it's not clear because it happened with somebody else, and that person is either not telling you the truth, or they don't want to talk about it, or they straight up ghosted you, and it made you feel rejected, and maybe you felt used. Like you felt something new that you haven't felt before. Like I've felt that before in like 2 different ways. Like one in the sense of, all right, I had to be a catalyst, and one in the sense of like, how did that just happen? But it's already happened. Repeated things have already happened with some type of behavior here. And I'm not saying anything. I'm not judging someone's behavior here. You're not being looked at as like a hoe or a slut, or, that's not how you're being looked at. This is something though where you've been in this situation before, and an action you took and an action they took made you feel a certain way, but it's not the same type of way it felt with the original feeling. I mean, I can't get out of this. This is exact. Whoever this read is for, this is exact. And I do feel like somebody is amazing over here, but like you're not looking at somebody as amazing because something went down. So that tells me something is so deep here that it had to happen in your chart. This had to happen. So if you've never had like a hookup, or you were dating somebody for a while and it wasn't a hookup, but yet something interfered and then they went elsewhere, this could be your reading too. But those are the only 2 scenarios here. Because this is honestly really about you. So again, this one's procrastinating and you're over here like hesitating. So something's telling me something's coming back around. Best advice to step back, please. And it could just be about your perspective. You have you're being asked to open your energy field and take down your walls of protection in order for goodness to come into your life. Sometimes without us realizing it, we block ourselves from the life's flow. It is safe to open yourself back up. That came out in, I think, Aquarius. So we're working with planets right now. We're working with going into the 4D, guys. The majority of us, like my peeps, I'm hearing again, could have been sent on Easter, but my peeps, it had to do with center of masturbation too, but my peeps, you're probably like, why the fuck did you just bring that up? I don't know. We had a girls' night, and we still call somebody in our group a peeper, because this chick can like cross her legs and masturbate, not even use anything, and orgasm. And she did it her whole life. Her mom was always like, get off the couch, things like that. And it's funny because one of my children used to do that all the time. She would rock on her feet, and I knew she was masturbating, but she was young. I'd just say, don't sit like that. It's going to hurt your back. Like I would just act like it's not a big deal. But this one always does it. So, and we were laughing because then somebody else popped in and was like, yeah, I can do that too. And I'm just like, what? You guys have the ability to do that? So we call them peepers. But we got together around Easter and it's when the Easter peeps were coming out, all different colors, but yet they were yellow, the original Easter peep, right? So we call them peepers and we laugh. So that's where that just came from. So yeah, there is something here with masturbation. definitely not masturbation magic. This is not somebody in the mood to masturbate. This is not masturbation here, but so I don't know what the masturbation thing is all about, but it is kind of like opening yourself back up after something you just experienced. And I think as much as you want to be with somebody, you're hesitant because of what went down first. No, not necessarily what went down first. It's the way someone treated you. But you started it. And I think that's the part that bugs you. So, I mean, this is very, very much specific reading. If you don't relate, you don't relate. You're going to find yourself in other readings because this is about the transits right now. Sag, Mercury, Gemini, Jupiter, Mars, Aries. That's what you're working with. And Mercury. But I don't see Mercury here as much as any of the other readings I did. And Mercury is Gemini and Virgo. We haven't even done Gemini yet. What are you doing with my papers? What are you doing with my papers? You're so cootie. It's okay. You can play. He's very cautious. Oh, there's a C. So I think you're very conscious that you are going to be cautious. I just don't think you need to, if that makes sense. It's like, I'm just hearing like getting back out there. Don't let this stuff, whatever happened here made a difference in how you pursue what's next. It's almost like spirit saying, if this energy comes back, don't look at it as a hookup or because it's more than that. If somebody is acting like they just want to hook up, then that's an obvious no. That's why I keep saying to masturbate, because you might have somebody else come in that just wants to, you get in the mood and you want to feed yourself. Been there, done that. Sometimes I don't want to masturbate. Sometimes I just want the dick. Let's be honest. Nothing wrong with honesty here, guys. We're all fucking human. But there's a big difference between want and need, and there's something significant here with your energy, DNA, stuff like that, where it's kind of like whatever this was beneficial for activation, not necessarily meant to come together. Oh no, it was definitely meant to come together, but like when it's said and done, this was an activation. I do feel like, though, I'm hearing blessing in disguise. Like maybe this is a person that you spend some time with. Doesn't mean it's your forever person. For some of you, yeah, who knows? But the only way you're gonna find that out is if you actually allow it to happen. Because it's like seeing something from the other sides. And I always try to look at both sides. But because this person hurt you, you're like, no. Once somebody hurts you, it's a big deal. You lose trust. I'm hearing you lose faith. So some of you follow faith a lot. So maybe you're trying to look at something differently in regards to the word hurt. I don't know. But I get it. Because if someone hurts me, there is that blockage. Like, how do you go back into it after somebody hurt you? There would have to be a good enough explanation, not an excuse. Somebody would have to be really straightforward, completely fucking honest, completely fucking vulnerable. I mean, this would take a lot for a man or a woman to be able to relate to this energy after what happened. Because you did get hurt. It's not like, oh my God, this person could hurt me in the future. This is scary. Like, nope. The hurt already happened. So, can you forgive people that hurt you? Yeah, absolutely. But this one's tough because I don't think you guys know each other good enough to want to forgive this person. Or maybe you would. But even if you do, you're still faced with this. But I do feel like this is a good situation. Like I said, these readings, these transits and Mercury right now is being, I feel like Mercury is hooking people up. I'm not going to lie. I don't think this is trauma bonding here. I think this was something sexual. There could be trauma bonding with other people, but I'm not feeling that in this one, Mike. Everybody can be hurt, but if we're going to the way past, yeah, I could see trauma bonding. But this isn't trauma bonding. This is more healing. But because of what happened, it's because somebody hurt you. And I really feel like you don't know this person that well. And some you just leave alone and say bye-bye. But this one isn't meant to say bye-bye. Like, it's a different type of hurt. That I don't know how to explain it besides how I did my best to explain it here for you. This is your read or it's not. It's very fucking clear. There's no in between. You can't find yourself here because you like the ending. It doesn't work that way. This is reality. This already took place. This already happened. But Mercury is hooking people back up in the sense of there's some good people out there. If somebody comes back and you know them, you don't know them well enough, get to know them, because it's destined. It's destined with the energy that we're in right now with this transit. And that might make it really difficult because you're like, oh, hell no. You know, everybody, it's going to be different for everybody. But, you know, if it comes down to getting to know somebody, I think you should really give it a shot, because I'm realizing it right now in all the reads I'm doing, regardless of how it starts. Mercury is making sure there's a good ending here. So this is probably your Jupiter, and it's ready for you to expand, explore higher dimensions, thoughts, feelings, energy, people. And it's because you're going into another dimension of energy, and it's high. So Spirit wants high vibing energy around you. So if you feel like there's an energy like that, even though you might be low vibing towards it because of what happened, but there's still, you don't know their vibe quite yet, get to know it. Someone could be watching videos like this and like really being like, wow, like in regard, I mean, I would think like in regards to me, or it's, you're posting things on social media that's like inspiring or something, but it's like, it's who you are. It's not fake, but it's another reason why you might have a hard time with this type of hurt, because if somebody did that to me, and I believe I know what this is talking about for me, it is hurtful, because I don't communicate with people like that. And this is about communication with Mercury. I say how I feel. I tell her how it is. And I only block you if I have to, because you're being an ass, or you're being, you know, a jerk, or I know you're a narcissistic. Like that's when I would block, right? This feels like a situation where it just got blocked. And if I was in a situation like that and somebody wanted to come back around to me and communicate, I'd be hesitant as fuck. Why? I can have a conversation with you, tell you how I feel and be honest with you. You're just going to block me again. Why would I do that? That can be a hesitation here. And I wouldn't blame you. But this is also telling me to give it a shot. So I'm telling you, the people that are relating to this right now in a scenario I'm seeing, and, you know, not wanting to really see that they're showing me, and it's not because I don't like that person. It's just, it's kind of a scenario like that. And I can't have a relationship like that. I can't be with somebody who doesn't fucking communicate. Point blank. It's just not a thing for me. If you're not emotionally available and mature and respectful, why would I bother? Because when that situation did happen, it was disrespectful. It was hurtful and disrespectful. But I don't think somebody purposely tried to disrespect you. Maybe they looked at that as self-respect on their end. So again, maybe some miscommunication. Here's Mercury, and Mercury's like, can we fix this, please? Because Mars comes in tomorrow, and it's trying to boost these energies. It's trying to fix the tension. This is about your own personal growth, and it's going to be hard, but whatever this is, you will grow from. And when you grow, you succeed. So this is a beautiful reading. And it does feel like a collective. I'm going to put you right down there with Cancer, Capricorn, Aquarius, and now Virgo. These were two very precise readings. What was the one before? Leo? I think we did Leo. So I'm going to wrap this up and I'll be back. Got to take little breaks in between these. Okay. I love you guys so much. Bye.